it coming. Ooh, keep it running. Leaving. Go ahead and live it. Keep your eyes on me, apply. Get it, don't be timid when you die. Love a bomb.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, and it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill here today, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Fought off foul.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent. Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Trey Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And at second with 1 away, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One away, runners at first and third. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Up the middle, and a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He scores. It's 2-0.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him looking. That's the second out.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
This is Bryson Stott. That one missed.
1-0.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Bohm on third. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Nola back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back. With With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Austin Riley. First offering misses badly for ball one.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got an excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
In the dirt, full count 3-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Jorge Soler at the plate now as he chases after that one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
The Phils leading by a run here at the top of the second. At the belt and fires.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
1 ball. No strike.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second here, no outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 1 strike.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his back. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. kicks and fires. And another ball. Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Riley at third. Soler. At second, Tarno on at first with nobody out. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Base hit, 1 run in already. In there, he's safe. It's 3-2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now the infield shifts to double play depth. Popped up. And the infield fly rule called. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one hammered. Harris racing after it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Sosa leads off second with nobody out. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Schwarber out of the play.
That's your count.
Here's Turner now. A double and a run scored his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. Turner is out. And that is the inning. One hit, one left. We played 2 full. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike 1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
0-2 now. And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position. I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Riley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. Turner. They take the force out, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head bottom of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman. Harper.
Sale back to work. Misses inside. 1-0. And another ball. Good hitters count the 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Wouldn't chase that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
One down. Phillies down a run. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Travis d'Arnaud. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop on it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking. Here is Matt Olson. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Arcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. Just missed. Michael Harris waiting for a turn at the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom 4th, and now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Albies moving under it, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Stop. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
For the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa doubled in his first AB. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed. The Phillies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. There for the out. Runner scores from third. My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the fifth. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Michael Harris. Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Harris measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out into left center field. Rojas makes the grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and Albies is retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Tied 3-3.
Let the groove soothe you, yeah. Then let the beat smooth you, get up. Let the groove soothe you, yeah. Then let the beat smooth you, get up.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And he deals. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. And another ball. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that one hit to first. Olsen steps on the bag. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Trey Turner now 1 for 2.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And now the lefty swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Darnell throws to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Bryce Harper to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one 95 to finish him off. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still tied 3-3. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Acuna now. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power speed combination season as we have ever seen. The pitch. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Riley lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And a good eye there. One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air to left down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. Makes the grab for the second out. So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
One strike.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. The 1-2. Waves at the defender for the strikeout. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now it's Alec Bohm. Sale back to work. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pick.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
JT Realmuto steps in. In there at the knees. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Bryce Elder, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Lopez getting cranked up as well. The 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it drops in. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stott swings through it for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Bohm over at second. Realmuto at first. 1 gone. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Sale delivers. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering way upstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. Out to short. They get the force. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied at 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves. Travis.
Going in.
Pitching change here, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the pitch. Outside low. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs. Chases that one out of the zone. And there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Arcia up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. In the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Michael Harris on deck for Atlanta. Right-handed reliever. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Elder. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The pitch. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Turner at the plate now, and that's inside. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Harper now. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat them. Way to lay off that pitch down. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Sliced hard but foul. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. The tag, and it got him. A double play. And a no-no on the bases as he makes the third out at third base. Not good. We go to the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Slider for a strike.
Well, and a bat can be a little bit of a dance.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. Outside corner, there's a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ozuna in the box now, takes strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. JT Realmuto Next to bat for Philadelphia. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And Castellanos is out. And there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Gets the slider in there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Bounce to the left side. Arcia tosses across to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. In there at the knees for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So digging in, Jorge Soler. Strike 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here in Philadelphia, so bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Movement in the bullpen. Jesse Chavez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias warming up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Oh, that got him. And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch. And that right there was just a freebie.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and they can't get the out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He sends a rocket to left, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bucks. Get live, ladies and gentlemen of the court. In the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronic, I present Exhibit C. And question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin'